Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I am Adrienne, I live in New York City, and I love playing with makeup. This is my week in makeup series, which essentially means I just talk to you about the makeup I've been using, what I'm wearing today, and maybe a little odds and ends here. So it's kind of a hodgepodge. You're definitely gonna get my thoughts on why I like things, why I don't, why they don't work out for me. I have been wearing this makeup all day. I, in fact, napped in this makeup and it is incredible. It's all still on my face. I mean, I'm very impressed. I got very tired and yeah. I am wearing a new foundation in my life, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I got mine in the shade Mont Blanc. It's a little tiny bit light for me, but I could make it work with bronzer and whatnot. This is a full coverage foundation, but it is super thin, super light, and I didn't apply it fully. So I think I got a really strong medium coverage. You need the smallest amount to make this work, like literally a drop, and with a brush, and I used my like Stila double-ended brush. I just went in, tapped it all over my face, blended it, and then took a beauty blender and just set it into my face. It held up. It's so pretty. It covers just the right amount without looking overly heavy. However, if you do only go in with the brush, it can actually look heavy. So you do have to be careful, but I really like this. I actually picked up the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. I picked up a mini in vanilla. This one's very nice, goes on very thinly, so I completely understand the hype. Still, I would love something more emollient, so I'm gonna practice trying it on with different eye creams and maybe layering it, but I do like the color. I think it's a good color match for me. For blush that I picked up, this was my sister's recommendation. This is the liquid blush. I picked it up in Torrid and Dolce Vita. It is a powerful product. One drop is all you need. Actually use the same foundation brush to apply it onto my cheeks, but you can go overboard very quickly, but it is powerful. It's a powerful pigment. I am wearing Dolce Vita now, and like I said, this is the end of the day and this is the amount of pigment, and it is amazing. It's so thin, it looks airbrushed. The last product, which was the product that kind of led me to NARS to buy, this is called the Multiple. I have it in Copacabana. It is the highlighter that's on my face right now. This is so beautiful. I am also not a highlighter person, but this is really extraordinary. It does have very fine shimmers, but it just sits on the skin so pretty. I love that it's creamy, but it's stiff. It's just like the right amount, and I like the color on me. Like, doesn't have any kind of cast. I also dug out my Laguna NARS. I have mine in the original too. This is one of the best cream bronzers on the planet. I forget how good this is. It is so smooth on the skin. It takes nothing to apply this. Not that it's a crappy product, but definitely I started to see the difference between bronzers. The M Cosmetics bronzer in summer, it is very difficult when you put it on your skin to blend out and that it's not blending away the product underneath, at least with the products I tried it with in these last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna let it go. It's been also a long time since I've had it, and I think I have to become better about cream products in general. I like cream products and how they sit on the skin, but you have to just be better about their shelf life because they do start to perform just ever so differently. And I wonder if I'm not having that experience with that product, because when I initially got that product, I really loved it and I didn't see that type of performance where it kind of was dragging and a little patchy. This is the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face pen. I have mine in NC20. This thing was so stupid. I knew it from when I got it. It looks like an injection and I don't understand its purpose. You click it out, it dispenses too much product. It is very heavy. I tried to use this as like a smart concealing pen, but it sits so heavy on my skin and reminds me of the days when I used to use Studio Fix and not get along with it. I am using the Tower 28 mascara. Not my favorite. I'm still using it though. I still get little specks. It seems to transfer down, and I don't think it's the best mascara out there. This is the Glossier #1 pencil in the shade Ochre. This is such a cool mustard shade. A little unexpected for the waterline, kind of like a brightener, but also a little something different. And it actually sits really nicely in the waterline and it lasts. So that's a positive. I'm using the brow pencil from Colourpop in dark brown. I had never used this before. And I like this, but I don't find it has a lot of pigmentation. So this is dark brown and I'm pressing quite hard, and look at the color. It's actually quite light. I do find it wears very well, so I have no problem wearing it. When I apply it, I can go in pretty heavy and I'm not gonna overdraw my eyebrows because of that light pigmentation. It just isn't gonna happen. And so for that reason I like it. The problem is that it's a quite stiff pencil, and I'm afraid that that friction might be actually yanking some hairs from my eyebrows. So on my eyes, I am actually wearing 4 Girlactik eyeshadow sticks. I am wearing the shade Skin in the inner half. I am wearing Bark right along this section. I am wearing Tuxedo as a smudged type of like eyeliner around my eye. And then I am wearing Stone kind of in the center of my eye, blown out. This side does not have eyeshadow primer. This side does. And let me tell you, they both perform essentially the same. Maybe the eyeshadow primer a little more grip, but these perform so well. They're so smooth. I just put a couple of dots, use a dense blending brush, and it went on so beautifully. Just wearing the Skin color and Bark, and it was a really beautiful subtle look. Only one that's a little strange is Stone. Now I think Stone is, this is Stone here. It's a metallic, but it doesn't have a lot of sheen to it. And when you put it on your eye, it's essentially like a matte. So I don't think that you should get this product for the high metallic. I think there's other metallic eye products, liquid eye products out there that are much better. And then the eyeshadow base that I used on this side was the About Face. I've been very impressed with this. It has a similar formulation to Urban Decay's K eyeshadow potion. That one, where it's super thin, almost feels like it shouldn't help grip anything, but it actually does. And I don't get along with the Urban Decay one. This product was a little bit shocking to me. This is the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. Now this is an iconic product from Clarins. Clarins was one of the first skincare brands that really came out with a primer. And they have excellent primers. They have their SOS line and they have this product. Well, let me tell you, they changed the formulation on this. Now, this one calls itself a tightening and radiance boosting, and it is a gel. And it has like aloe vera in it. It does have like an element of hydration. It does feel like it's creating some slip, but it doesn't provide the deep hydration that the original Beauty Flash Balm did. That was much more lotion cream-like, and this is not that. On my lips is from Simihaze. I had bought this ages ago and I forgot about it. So when I went through like 25% of my lip products this week and I decluttered, I bumped into this little guy and I love it. This is the Super Slick Lip Balm in Dune. It is tiny. It's this little like bubbly component. It's actually very cute. Neutral brown. There's a lot of translucency in it. It's so comfortable to wear on the lips. If you love brown, like I love brown lips so much. I love variations of brown, and I just feel like this is such a cute little item. It is expensive though. My recollection was like, I can't believe I'm buying this for this. But cosmetics, this is another of the bronzers and actually one of the blushes in Pearl Tea, similar to my discussion of summer and the bronzer, and this is Terra, which is more of a contour. They just don't blend out the way that they used to, and I think it's just because they're kind of they aged themselves. Cheek Tint Blush Stick in Rebel Red, this one here. This is so beautiful. I don't know what took me so long to try this product. It's gorgeous. I actually love just stamping this 2 dots on my cheek, blurring it out with a brush, and it creates such a gel, diffused, has a sheen to it, but it's subtle. I love this so much. I wish I had every color in it. And because I got this, made me want to say goodbye to this one, the Dewy Blush and Spicy. This is just so much easier for me to maneuver with than the Saie, and I feel like the longevity of the HUDA is extraordinary. These are the lip products that I am actually parting with, and I just want to explain why. A lot of it is more related to shades than anything else. These are the Squirt Plumping Gloss Sticks. I am going to get rid of quite a few of them. All of these shades, the black, the darkest brown, the brightest pink, the orange, the blue, the purple. In my bag, actually, I have the lime green one, and I love the lighter chocolatey one. I also really love the red one. It has such a nice sheen, but these are really thick, shiny, high shine glosses that have a cooling effect, but almost like a vanilla mint cooling effect on the lips. They're really, really beautiful. My main complaint with this, and again, you can watch my video where I go through in detail, but a lot of them had inconsistency in formula. Some of them were way too soft and gloopy that when you try to put them on, they dispense so much product, they become a big mess. Some of the shades were just completely unflattering on me, like the blue, black, purple. I just can't see myself actually wearing. Similarly is the NYX Fat Oil. These are the ones I'm parting with, mainly because these are colors that I have so many times over in my collection in formulas that I much prefer. So I'm getting rid of kind of all the brownies. I'm gonna wear more of a brownie shade. I want something more like what I'm wearing now. I have a little bit more control of it. I can blend it out, soften it. With that type of formula from NYX, you can't do that. Here are some of the About Face Cherry Pick lip products. These are really nice. I'm actually just keeping one of them. I'm gonna let go of these 3. These also have a similar issue as the MAC ones, where they can dispense just way too much product, and these are so highly pigmented that it becomes really fussy. I mean, you have to be so careful because it's high shine, and it's this color. It's this color on the lips, high shine. And I'm not that girly. I'm just not that girly to be comfortable wearing it. This is by Fit Glow Beauty. This is their gloss, and it is such a beautiful product, really unusual, kind of coats the lips, makes them really plush. They have this type of like plumping effect, but not in any kind of real discernible way, but you can see they are kind of plumping a bit. But yeah, there's something about them that is sort of now turned a little, and they irritate my lips more, and they weren't doing that. These by Sephora, I don't know why they didn't get more traction, but I'm gonna let them go. They are like a matte lip balm. They had a very organic smell. These were supposed to be more of a dupe for the NARS Soft Matte lip balms, and they didn't quite hit the mark. This is a great lipstick formulation. I am going to let go of these shades. They are starting to smell a little bit. This is Higher Self and Caffeinate, both beautiful colors, really beautiful formulations. Smashbox does a great job with their lip products. Maybelline Super Ink Super Stay Crayon, super convenient, easy to like line the lips and stuff, but I wore the red one, which is actually still in my bag, and I'm gonna declutter that one as well. But I wore the red one, this is the Fuschia one, and it didn't stay put. It didn't stay put. I was so self-conscious all day at work. No, it's just not for me. It's not for me. They were messy to reapply. They dried out my lips. I felt like my lips were in recovery for a few days. This is a very nice product. I just don't wear liquid lipsticks in this tone. This is by Girlactik. Really great liquid lip formula if you're looking for it. Very thin, but that kind of tone, that kind of brownie pink, I have so much of that in a bullet lipstick, and that's how I would prefer to wear that color. Similarly, the Moira, this lip gloss and this kind of like blurple, very interesting cool tone lip gloss. The Moira lip glosses are very good, but I have other types of products that I prefer, mostly my Revlon Glass Shine. I love it, love that formulation, and I have so many of these kind of cool toned violets in it. This one hurts because I paid for this full price, but I cannot stand the smell. This is by Givenchy. This is the lip gloss that has that marbled effect. Beautiful, beautiful, but the scent on this is abysmal. I should have just returned this. I haven't been able to wear this. It smells and tastes like floral, old floral perfume. It's awful. It is so awful. The packaging is stunning. The product is really nice too. The color that comes out, just really pretty, but no. I'm getting rid of this one, Glass Shine. This is Glaring Coral. These are probably one of my top 5 formulas ever to have been created on this planet. And I know you can't find them anymore and it's heartbreaking, but this one, Glaring Coral, something has transpired. It has collapsed onto itself. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I'm gonna let that go. I have a color very similar to it by ZC Cosmetics that I really like, and so I'm not as sad, but my other ones are looking pretty good still, so we're gonna keep those around. The House Labs lip oil, this is from when she sold on Amazon. pH changing, it's not even that great. It just isn't. And I have other lip balms and treatments that I rather use than that. This is Milky Lip Gloss. I love this line so much. And I can make this lip gloss work, but it's not as, this shade is not as easy to wear as some of the other ones on me. So I'm gonna let it go. Here is an e.l.f. O-Face lipstick in Drive. It's a very nice formula. It's fine. I just have so many shades like this. The Huda Beauty cream lipstick in Honey Bun, such a beautiful formulation. Love the packaging, but Honey Bun on me is just a little too pale and washes me out a bit. So yeah, speaking of washing out, this was also a product purchase regret. This is the I Need a Nude lipstick from Natasha Denona in Noah. This makes me look like a dead person. It's just the wrong color. It is dead. Death, death, death. This is by Peri Para. I did a video on these. This is shade number 1. It's a hot pink. I love this lip balm. It's such a really beautiful lip balm texture. I'm just gonna give it to my sister. I have so many lip balms of this shade and it's not the one I wear the most, and I'd rather give it to her so she can enjoy it. 2 MAC lipsticks I'm actually getting rid of. This one is a Powder Kiss lipstick in Burning Love. I've never gotten along with the Powder Kiss formula. I think it's too dry, and this actually came like gift with purchase. I mean, it's such a beautiful color, but it is so drying. It makes my lips look just awful. Their Love Me formula, however, is really beautiful, and this is Coffee and Cigs, and it's just past its lifespan. It's kind of a purpley brown, a little bit of this happening here. Oh, still has that wonderful smell. It's a very pretty color, but I do have this color now in some other formulations. That one by Illamasqua, Picnic Plum. I love this. I did a video on these lip balms. This one's really nice. This one's changed a little bit though, the formulation, like when I try to get the color from it, because these 2 colors need to mix in order to get a really pretty plummy color, and it isn't working as well. I do have a couple of others and those seem to be working just fine. This is the NARS Afterglow Slim Shine lipstick. This is in the shade Devotion. This was such a disappointing release and product. Yeah, It's just not the shade represented online. The formula is okay, but it's really nothing to write home about. Similarly is the Hourglass, I don't know what this is called, but this is the shade Trace. One of those that you twist it up, and I don't think, you can't really twist it back down. And although this color looks really pretty on, I find that the product is just too high shine, too gloopy, too pigmented. I will swatch the NARS one for you too, which is a little more thin, but I hate that color. It's just not the color that it was supposed to be. It's too warm. And then the Bobbi Brown Luxe lipstick in Bond. This is a very pretty color, but I have this shade in many other formulas that I prefer are a tiny bit more matte. And this one just has a little bit too sheen to make me comfortable, but it's a beautiful color. The Luxe line of Bobbi Brown is really nice. It's a very nice formulation. So formulation wise, this is the winner. These two are just So that was about 35 lip products that I am decluttering, and I prefer to do it this way, kind of declutter little by little over the next few weeks, maybe into the new year, to celebrate starting the year off right. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions on the products that I decluttered or talked through, please let me know in the comments below. Say hi, and we'll talk soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.